I'm Jason Anderson. I go to Commerce High School. I'm a rising junior. I've been at New Covenant Youth for about 3 years now. I've been to youth camp for 2 years. I play guitar for the youth and sometimes the main service, and I hope to pursue that for my career.
My name is Ansley Romans and I go to Commerce High School. I'm a rising junior and I've been in the youth group for about 4 years, and this is my 3rd time going to summer camp.
We played capture the flag at camp, and the other team used this stupid 30-pound rock as their flag, tied a shirt to it, and they put it on this pedestal and this like teepee thing in the middle of this gigantic mud hole, which is 3 feet deep pretty much. It's really warm and disgusting. And so I'm the only one on my team that was pretty much willing to go in the mud hole. So yeah, I came in the mud hole with my shoes and my dignity, and I think I left without either of those.
One of the funniest things that happened at youth camp this year was we were walking down to the pavilion the first night, and I found a frog that was about the size, I don't know, of my fist, and I went and I put it in the shower in the girls' room and behind a bunch of the wash rags and stuff so they couldn't find it right away. And then like 5 minutes later somebody ran in to take a shower, and I just saw like 5 different girls come shrieking out of the cabin. It was hysterical. It was without a doubt my favorite part. The entire week at camp, we had this big ongoing prank war, and there was a little bit of shaving cream involved and some frogs, as you already know, and there was a little bit of baby oil and maybe some baby powder. I don't know, but anyway, some of the youth leaders also got involved. Mike. And well, it just got a little out of hand, and it just, yeah.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
The spiritual experiences of camp were pretty great. But we started off in the week, David came, he laid a good sermon, and then Patrick started preaching after that, and we started to really break into getting in deep with God. And some people let a lot of things go that they needed to let go, and gave their life to God, and it was a week about devotion to Christ and letting go.
Some of the spiritual experience that we had at camp this year was the first night we were there, we did this really symbolic thing where we wrote down on little sheets of paper everything that was holding us back from our relationship with God. And then we walked down to the bonfire, and everybody was just sobbing and crying because it was just a really powerful service, and we threw them into the fire. And so a lot of people got to let go of anything that was holding them back, and the entire week we just tried to further our relationship with God.
Last year's camp was great. I let go of things holding me down. I've dealt with serious depression for about 4 years, and I was starting to let that go last year at camp, but it hit me pretty hard again next few months. I got back into it. I wrote a song about a little less than a year ago. It was about suicide. It wasn't very pretty. In about January, to really get back into God and to get this song turned into something beautiful instead of the mess that was my life. The night before we left for camp, God just sort of showed up, I guess, while I was playing guitar in my room, and I rewrote the song in about 15 minutes. Very spirit-led, and I never really felt anything like it. And I felt led to perform that at camp because it was really the finishing of what God had started last year in camp.
My personal experience at camp was, well, last year I had a lot of anger over things that had happened to me or things that people have done, and just a lot of anger over my past in general. The year went on after camp, I realized that it was still there. I would pray and I would pray, and it just felt like I was talking to myself or I was talking to the wall or something. And then I soon came to realize that I was scared to let it all go. I was scared of the future, of what would become of me, because I have lots of examples of how I don't want to become. Just had just a fear of that He wasn't there and He wasn't listening. And then the last night we were at camp, we were all on our knees and we were praying, and it was just dark, and I just was talking to him, and I was just letting it all spill out. Everything that I'd been feeling, all of my anger, all of my sadness, all of just everything that was on my heart, I just let come out, and I talked to him, and he just let me know that it's okay, that he's still there, and that I don't need to be scared of the future anymore because everything is in his plan, and that he has everything under control.
This is Jason Anderson, and youth camp's changed my life.
Hey you guys, I'm Ansley Romans, and God made a great impact in all the students' lives this year at camp.